Hello everyone, welcome back to another daily video vlog. If you have seen episode 3, it's a pretty long video which I uploaded it I believe today, and this is today's daily vlog. Hopefully I can upload it by either today, tomorrow, but this is that video. And today I'm going to go to the local Starbucks and do some more digital drawings. In the last couple of episodes that I've done in my video vlogs, I basically have been learning how to draw, how to shade, how to do digital art. I did a couple of digital stuff and shown you a little bit about myself and what I go through on the daily thing as I try my very best to make art. And in that case, that's why I do these daily video vlogs. And today I'm going to go to the Starbucks and do some more digital art. And I was going to do traditional art, but I'm kind of like in a role of doing digital art. So I'm going to do some more manga anime style digital art until I really get good with really understanding how to draw the characters and also how to create the coloring and blending them together. It's a very interesting form of pop in art when the art itself seems like realistic in a 3D environment, because we are, me right here, I'm a 3D, we're a 3D environment, right? But to draw something, you have to draw from shapes and design elements of the fundamentals of art. And the fundamentals of art are basically shapes and textures and certain shades and certain cross hatchings and all that stuff. So it just gives the look more detail to deliver awesome art. And I'm still learning. I'm an amateur artist. I don't draw. So I'm basically drawing. The stuff that I'm drawing and I have shown on my shorts and stuff, that's stuff that I'm learning to draw. I'm not a professional. I do it just to get better and better, and drawing digital is working right now. I will go back to traditional eventually, but I'm doing digital right now and I'm on a roll. And eventually I will want to go back to how to draw cool stuff traditionally in a future video. And I'm also thinking about doing Inktober. So I'm kind of figuring out how I can do that. I believe I already passed like the days of Inktober. You need to draw, you need to ink something every single day. It's like a challenge. And I already kind of went past the day. I think it's October 6th right now. So I think to do Inktober, I need to start from day 1. So I will need to do maybe like 5 inks leading up to today. I don't know, or wherever I end up. So if I end up doing it on October 8th, then I will start from the first ink drawings, making them all the way to the 8th, to wherever I'm at, and then from there keep going. That's how I'm going to do the Inktober thing. But there's so much to do in the world of art, but I always want to do something that's going to move me in the right direction, move me in the direction I want to get to when it comes to art. If traditional art is not working for me right now at this moment, and digital art is giving me the understanding and the fundamentals I need, then digital is going to be. If Inktober is sort of getting in the way of the digital art and traditional art, then I'm going to skip Inktober, right? If Inktober turns out to be something that I feel I can do, like a nice therapeutic art session that I can do constantly every day, then I might do it. But it takes time. Everything has a reason and a purpose for doing these things. And for me, they have to matter to me personally, why they will affect me as an artist, because I want to make my webcomic. That's why I'm doing these vlogs in the first place. That's why I'm pushing myself beyond what I'm capable of as an amateur artist that doesn't really draw. I am pushing myself to draw every single day. Whatever it is I can draw, whether it's anime characters, shapes, shading, every technique you can think of from perspective. There's so much to learn. I just want to get good enough to get to a point where I can draw anything creatively in my imagination and I can make my web comics. That's the goal of why I'm doing this. I don't need to learn every little detail of art. I'm not trying to be an art teacher or anything, maybe down the road, right? But I'm not trying to be so expertised art right now. I'm just trying to make my webcomic and make it look good. And then maybe down the road, I'll do some other stuff, right? Some other art ventures down the road. I'm not just trying to do art. I'm also a filmmaker. I'm also a photographer, and I'm also a video gamer too. So I want to be able to find ways to always innovate myself and do amazing artistic things and express myself in art forms. Right now, it's webcomics. Later on, I don't know. But for the most part, we're going to go to Starbucks. I'm going to get myself something, and then we're going to go ahead and do some art. Further note, today, we're going to go to Wendy's. We're going to go to Wendy's. On the side note, I'm walking to the Starbucks right now. If you want to see my art journey, my video vlogs, I have a playlist where you can check it out on my YouTube channel at the Comic Quest Prologue. Over to my playlist, and you can watch all the videos. Some videos are long, some videos are short. But if you watch all the videos, you will see my journey of me going from a noob amateur artist to eventually an artist that can make webcomics, do some animations, make some films, do some video games, and eventually I'm going to be doing these same video vlogs, but with a little bit more expertise, better equipment, better camera. I'm using my phone, but I'm gonna have better stuff because I'm gonna be able to invest, right, on better equipment, maybe some help, and trying to find genuine people that love art and are passionate by it, because it's not just about YouTube, it's about our Instagram, really, or social media. It's about how to create an influential part of your artistic adventure so that you can get to somewhere good. So I'm done with Wendy's. I ate all the food and I'm at Starbucks now. I'm drawing a digital art right now. This is a hybrid female cat lady. So I was able to do a drawing. It was the cat lady digital drawing that I did. And, the colored tone wasn't the way I really wanted it to come out. I'm not really good with color yet, like skin tone that clash with other tones, the whole color wheel thing. And also the cross hatching, those were like, my gosh, do them all on the pants and on the, it was interesting. I did it, you can see it, and you can see it when you watch the video, and I'll post a short later on. But I was able to do that. Now I need to really focus. I got I want to try and do maybe 6-7 digital arts today. So I got some snacks. This is the first time I'm really pushing through like an overnighter, really, to do these 7-8 digital art lessons, so that I want to get good. I want to keep on drawing and drawing and drawing digital art, and I'm learning from the book that I'm doing the drawings on, and I want to do it as much as I can with what I have, and I can't wait to show you the end result. So here are the snacks. So I got some Twizzlers, then I got some Haribo football mix gummy bears, then I got some Quinn Pizzeria cheesy filled pretzel nuggets. And then I got the same brand, just different flavor. This one has peanut butter in it. So, and if you think that's it, it's not. I also got some Skittles too, wild berry flavor, whatever it is called. And then I got myself Coca-Cola, and yeah, these are the snacks pretty much. So I drew a lioness hunter. It turned out okay. The coloring was a little bit weird. At first I was into like orange, but then it went to yellow, and that was the skin tone. Then I moved on to a tiger warrior. I wanted the skin to be white, so it was a white, cool sword tiger with a red cape. It was cool. And this was the end result of the digital art image. I thought it turned out pretty well. Hey everyone, it's the next day, and I'm gonna make some coffee with my coffee creamer. I finally got coffee creamer. If you have seen the last video, at the end of that video, I finally got coffee creamer. So I'm gonna make some coffee. I just did my chores early in the morning, and now that I'm done with the chores, I can start working on more digital art and doing some more drawing. If you have seen recently, I've been drawing a bunch of manga anime-like characters in order to help me to understand the actual drawing of anime, the manga and the characters, like the style and the look and the feel, right? With all the cross hatchings, all the coloring, all the blending, all that stuff. It's interesting, and I find it a little bit hard. But because I'm not really well versed in the whole color blending. It just doesn't fit well for me sometimes, like the tone and the skin and all that. But I'm getting better. The more I draw, the better. This is the thing though, and I want to say something, is that I'm basically tracing, and I'm drawing and trying to color and figure things out how they're supposed to look as best I could, right? But I'm not. The goal is not to trace and copy all the time. The goal is to eventually be able to use references in order to borrow references to draw whatever is in your imagination. That's the true goal, right? I'm only doing this because I'm an amateur artist trying to draw and learn to draw. And having the confidence to draw something is important. That's why I'm tracing, to just get that hype, that amped up energy to go from tracing to actually copying for reference to actually drawing my own characters later down the road, right? And that's what I'm doing, right? It's okay to trace if you don't know how to draw. But it's not just about tracing all the time. It's also about learning the shapes, learning the fundamentals, learning how things are supposed to look, being more meticulous and detailed in your art form. Right now, I'm just trying to draw. I'm trying to get the hang of drawing, and that's where I'm heading right now. And so yeah, thank you very much for watching the videos. It's awesome, and watching all the drawings I've done. I've dropped some of the drawings as shorts on my YouTube channel, also on my Instagram, at JoeyTheJag1 on my Instagram, and the Comic Quest Prologue on my YouTube channel. So you can check all that out. The videos, I try to make the videos short as can be, but you know, I'm drawing every day, and I like to compile some episodes in order to create better quality videos for you, so you can see the process of my creation, but also my daily life a little bit. I'm not going to reveal everything, you know, but I'm going to reveal a little bit of a tour of my life here and there. But anyways, let's keep drawing. I'm going to make some coffee and keep pushing on the drawings. Now I'm doing a digital art of the teen fighter, and this was cool because I learned proportions and also foreshortening as well as blending colors. It was a really cool experience drawing and doing this. It was a lot of fun. But then I ended up doing a fantasy fighter digital art next, and this one came out okay. Like, the drawing came out pretty good, but the painting just was not what I wanted. It was just weird. It looks okay, but I believe I can do better. By the way, I wanted to end the video with my own webcomic synopsis. This is the synopsis for Food Crisis Galaxy Saga. Food Crisis Galaxy Saga. This is a story about a natural-born mime who happens to be a pizza delivery boy and becomes tasked with destroying a deadly Pop-Tart that will eliminate all of humanity. If Naknik the Rabbit, the undefeated and powerful creature of chaos, gets his hands on it and eats it, humanity will be extinct. So begins an epic quest of heroes, villains, magical worlds, as four troubled teens trying to survive in the real world as they play a deadly fantasy role-playing game, Food Crisis Galaxy Saga. Check out the 3-episode prequel to the main series now on Webtoons. Food Crisis Galaxy Saga. Created by Jaggy1987, aka me, Joey the Jag. Only on Webtoons.